Good Tuesday evening, everybody. Welcome back to another video. And I swear I won't hold you hostage for nearly an hour. No. Yesterday I filmed my movie wrap up, and that was a long video. But tonight I'm going to take it easy on you guys. So I'm going to be talking about 3 movies and separate videos. And this just so happens to be my first video. So in this video, I'm going to give you my thoughts on M. Night Shyamalan's new project, if you will, Trap. And this is a new Shyamalan film, of course. And that stars Josh Hartnett. And he is taking his daughter to like this pop princess concert named Lady Raven. And Lady Raven is played by M. Night Shyamalan's daughter. And I've already heard a lot of people say that this movie is a broad example of nepotism. But I'll get into that soon. But this movie has a really good premise. But it's Shyamalan. It either falls apart or becomes one of the greatest things ever. We haven't seen like the greatest thing ever from like Shyamalan since like Signs. But Shyamalan has had a very bad rap towards him in these last nearly 30 years. So this is just basically an isolated thriller that just has Josh Hartnett and his daughter attending this concert, and they notice that there's a heavy police force all around this concert. This concert is a trap, and they're after the Butcher, which is a serial killer. And really no twist here. You already know that Josh Hartnett is acting very off, and people just don't notice that this guy's a serial killer. Why aren't they stopping him? But this movie is just filled with cliche after cliche, and it's very easy for Josh Hartnett to get out of this situation. So in the trailer, you see him talking to this merch guy, and Hartnett just wants like a shirt for his daughter, and the merch guy takes him down to storage. This dude's all alone, and you think that Josh Hartnett is going to kill this guy. Well, he just steals his name tag. So really, I'm just going to do like a spoiler review here, because a lot of this movie is filled with conveniences and avoidances, I guess. So basically, the first hour of this movie is set at this concert, and it's just like a cat and mouse game between the police and Josh Hartnett. But like I said, there is really no twist in this movie. which was kind of disappointing. But the one thing that will probably get on people's nerves is that this movie is also a passion project for M. Night Shyamalan's daughter, because he is essentially promoting her singing career. So I think it wrote the songs for this movie and did all the choreography, and it's actually pretty decent. But I'm gonna get into what really derails this movie here in a minute. But I do gotta say, I really enjoyed the first half of this movie. The second half, not so much. And it's a Shyamalan's movie when this movie hits about like an hour and 10 minutes. So all of a sudden she becomes the main character, and she tries to save this victim of Josh Hartnett from suffocating to death. And she just like takes his phone away from him and goes on Instagram and sees if anybody knows where this victim is. It turns out they did find the victim. So you go from a pretty good tense thriller to nepotism. And that's what really kills this movie for me, because it's got a very good premise, but you're essentially trapped during this concert. And yeah. Oh yeah, not to mention this movie has no idea how to end. So there's probably about like 3 different endings here. Josh Hartnett escapes the entourage, and he ultimately tries to go see his family one last time, but then the police do apprehend him, and he just so happens to be OCD, so he stands up his bike or whatever, and he plays around with it, but he grabs a spoke and he just twists the handcuffs off. That's the end of this movie. So, the ending was kind of easy, I guess. But I did get one laugh at the mid-credits scene. And it brought back the merch guy. And he was like, I helped him. Probably the funniest part in this movie, by far. But this movie was okay, but the way that it deals with like illogical nonsense and literally becomes like a nepotism project really frustrated me, because Josh Hartnett was the star of this film, but then to bring in Shyamalan as your heroine with like 20 minutes left, it was kinda desperate in my opinion. But overall, I would give Trap and this spoiler-filled review, I would probably go about like a C-. I mean, it was decent to watch, but when all the nepotism came in, it just got desperate. But those are my thoughts on my spoiler-filled review on Trap. Yes, I did spoil this movie, but I kind of had to, because there were a lot of stuff in this movie that just suspends your intelligence, I guess. But those are my thoughts on Trap. My next video is going to be my review on Alien. And then after that, I'll do a review for Aliens as well. So, I'm going to get that started here in a minute. But that's all I got for this video. I'll see you in a minute. Adios. Peace.